2, 1.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
Yes,
buddy.
sir.
Episode
4.
4. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna edit it towards a big ass 4. Hit
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Thing. Like, come right in like 4.
ESPN got 30 for 30. We got 4
Four.
for 4.
4 for 4, nigga.
We ain't talking about Wendy's.
No
Wendy's,
tomato.
nigga.
No
bread,
tomato,
Wendy's,
bro.
nigga.
No tomato. Yo, you already know what it is, man. Just check the stats, you know what I'm saying? So sponsored.
Get you
Check
a
the
crispy
merch,
t-shirt.
man.
Get you a
Check the
crispy
merch. Yeah, you know
t-shirt.
what I'm saying? He's a new young
never
man.
mind.
He's out there washing car rims and shit. Dude.
You know what I'm
He's
talking
new
about?
to the situation. But no, check the stats, episode 4. I'm your host, who don't know, Tone Montana, comedian Tone Montana, the coolest guy ever. Oh shit. But, you know, who don't know me? I ain't know what else to say for real. I ran out of shit to say. It's fucked up. But to the right of me, I got my smoked out, shot out brother, partner.
Look, no joke. I don't owe nobody no apologies this week, so it's straight talking shit, my nigga.
To the left of me, you already know. If you know me, you know him. So, you know what I
Heart
mean?
to heart, you know what I mean? Keep it basic. I mean, drinking water, you know what I mean? Don't check me, check your credit, you know what I'm talking about?
What do you say after that? Let's
Maybe want to check my
So
credit.
what's up, man? This last sports week, man. A lot of shit went down, man. How do you overall outcome? How do you feel about sports this week, my man?
I mean, well, I did it to my brother last week, so I gotta hit you with it, man. Condolences.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, sorry for the loss, man.
We'll get to that in a minute, man.
You know
So,
what I'm saying? Things, I guess this week we could say things ain't what they seem to be in the sports world.
I like that. Yeah, things are just not the
Not
same
what
no
it
more.
is.
How about you, Harper? What's up with you, man?
It's kind of sad for me, you know what I mean? Watching a bunch of dudes retire. Phillip Rivers,
Shout
shout
out.
out to you. I don't know what Breeze is doing, but it's probably over for him.
Yeah, shout out to Breeze
Yeah,
too.
man,
That would be you, the
you
early
know.
one.
But a couple of the old dogs still in it. The GOAT, Tom, is still in there.
Humble.
You know what I mean? Aaron's still in there, so mixed with some young boys in there, so it's going to be fun.
Phillip Rivers a Hall of Famer.
I
Fuck
believe
yeah.
so.
You got the numbers to say it.
Yeah.
The numbers. He got the numbers.
Modern day Dan
Dan
Marino.
Marino Warrior. I
Yep.
give him that.
I can agree with that.
I give him that.
I didn't know he never missed a game since
No.
he started.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Iron Man.
Iron
You know
Man.
what I'm saying?
He
Real
get
life,
beat up. He's one of-
real life Iron Man.
He's one of the dudes that get beat up too. Like even getting beat
And
up out there.
don't cuss at all.
I don't know. He got like
Mother
40.
freaking and got 9 kids.
I was gonna say, he got
Shout
40
out
kids.
to that motherfucker, man. He don't cuss at all and got
For real?
9 kids. Yeah,
And he
9,
talked to
8,
mo-
something crazy like that.
And he talks the most
Yeah.
shit on the goddamn football field too.
Mother
You ever seen
freaking
that shit?
fudgers! I'm so tired of this
One of the
freaking
craziest
crap.
shit. The nigga just left the NFL and got a condom endorsement.
Damn.
It's all jokes. It's all jokes. Shout out to Phillip Rivers.
Hilarious.
So out of that quarterback class with 2 other guys,
Eli
Eli and
retired.
Ben. So how would y'all rank them? How y'all rank them?
As far as them 3,
Them 3, yeah.
Eli, Ben, and Rivers.
So yeah, if they was all on the ballot to get the Hall of Fame, which one gets in first?
I'm gonna say Ben. He's probably he's up there numbers wise, the 2 rings. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to. I would go. I'm gonna have to go Ben, Eli, then Rivers. The rings matter. I know it's all this team sport crap and all that. At the end of the day, they're gonna say, "Yeah, you was the quarterback. Did you win?" You can be like, "Yeah, I got 2." That's gonna hold a lot of weight at the end of the day. Phillip, like I said, modern day Dan Marino.
I had to say the same. As much as I can't say Big Ben, I don't want, but the stats, Big Ben got more. You know what I'm saying? The stats speak for itself. So I'd have to mine would probably be the same way. Ben, Eli, Rivers. You know what I'm saying? Rivers in a tight second, even though Eli got 2 Super Bowl and MVPs. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like
Mine's is definitely reversed and sound wild. And yeah, there's a lot of haters in there and shit. So I got to put Ben last. But I'll put Eli first. And even if, technically Ben is my second. Like it's just I can't put him. Like you said, the 2 chips.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. And Eli got them 2. And Eli got 2 chips with 2 Super Bowl MVPs. And then the impact of the one stop the like that should be big in history. That drive alone is just it's historic. So
That's a fact.
Beating the Patriots twice.
His regular season numbers, but beating the Patriots, like I said, the first time too. The stopping the 19-0.
And it ended bad for him too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
That's
That's why I say
ugly
I feel like that's why I say if Eli's
But
if Eli's numbers was closer to Ben's, I would probably pick Eli just because
and Eli,
of the Super Bowl MVPs, and he beat the team Ben could never beat.
but on another,
You know what I'm saying?
like
Yeah.
how we just said, Phillip Rivers never missed a game. Technically, Eli never missed a game. He just got fucked over that one game. Like,
Yeah, because they broke his streak. They fucked
they
his
broke
streak
his
up.
streak up. Like, he was
Yeah,
the
they
Iron
fucked his
Man.
streak up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they
so-
fucked his streak up. That's true. That's
shout
true.
out to all them guys.
Shout out to them to be a quarterback in this game and not miss a game. Phillip Rivers, man.
Yeah.
Like, you got to put some respect on his name.
You
I don't
gotta-
know
you gotta
what I'm
put
saying?
some
Like, come on,
respect on
man.
his
And like I said,
Come on.
he's one of them guys stand in the pocket and take the lick.
Take the
So,
lick and was throwing the ball. Hall of Fame numbers, hands down, hands down. So well, I guess since we're in the football, let's go on and just get straight to it. You know what I mean? So
See you later.
we know these this divisional round just happened this past week, and you know I was part of taking the elbow in that
We won't
situation.
get to that one first.
You know what I mean? So it's I guess it's only necessary. Let's go straight to that because everybody probably, if you're watching, you probably want to. You know what I'm saying? So
Why don't you tell us how you feel about it? Start off with
honestly,
you.
I feel like we just it's hard to win a game when they know what you're doing.
Do you think
Even though
any of it? I'll go ahead. My fault.
even though we've successfully went to places and you knew what we was doing and we still won. You know what I'm saying? But the shit don't last that long. If we came out with no scheme, nothing different, nothing, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just thought our ball was going to get it done, and this the second year in a row that told us, like, our ball is not going to get it done. Like,
What do you think y'all need to do offensively to get over the hump?
we need to bring some more receivers in. Definitely. And we need to open up the playbook. We need to go get less run play. The run pass option is cool. Pistol, it's all right, but it's there. It's available.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But there got to be more.
yeah, that's how I feel. I feel they need to open it up.
There has to be more.
You got to get that dude some definitely got to get him some receivers over there, some solid receivers. Like you said, open the playbook up. Like I mean, they know the run is coming. Like you open that thing up and balance a little bit, mix it with with some passes. I think y'all be all right.
I just say,
I believe in Lamar.
yeah, I believe in him, and that's one thing I was going to dig into because you can't put it on him. He made one bad pass, but
He missed a couple. We was watching the game. He missed
Yeah, he missed a couple.
He was under
missed a
pressure.
couple.
He was under a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
But-
but that's the other thing. That's what I kept telling people. My fault. Go ahead. I'm gonna jump back in.
And like now, I want to hear that he can't do it like with his arm because he proved he could within the past couple weeks. His feet wasn't working against the Bills. Like when they was moving the ball, it was due to his arm. It was due to his passing and all that. And like I say, it wasn't their night. You missed 2 field goals. You got an automatic kicker that missed 2 field goals.
that was crazy.
You know, so it is.
Missed 2 field goals. So
The interception
you know what I mean?
was the game changer. Was just sucked the momentum out of the game. So momentum out of the game.
because I'm sorry.
No, yeah, but that's it. Like, so it was a tough fight. It was a
See,
Bills night.
we be talking about my boys. I be so hyped. I'll be on my fault for cutting you off about that. But it was we held. We just couldn't get no points on the board. Like, so the end of the day, the points is what happened in that interception.
Yeah, like,
But like he said, there was a lot of pressure because the previous play, if there was no pressure, it was a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So it was like at the same time, it was a well played game by Buffalo's defense.
yeah, and that, but,
You know what I mean? But we don't want to give that credit. Just everybody just wants to say Lamar. Just you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's another thing. Like, Lamar took a team that was 4-6 or 4-5 or some shit like that. His rookie year. Don't quote me. I forget the exact
they were
stat.
like 5 or 6.
Yeah, we were like 5 or 6. Went on a 6 game winning streak. The only game he lost was to Kansas City in overtime. You know what I'm saying? And he sealed the game. Pat Mahomes just did Pat Mahomes shit at the end of the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to remember these parts of the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody just wants to throw that interception. Oh, he can't play ball. Like, how? I don't, like, growing pains. Like,
Yeah.
Peyton Manning didn't win his first playoff game till he was 27. Lamar just turned 24, bro. A couple weeks ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, name another quarterback that came in as a rookie, got thrown in a situation, made the playoffs, came back next year, had the best record, MVP. Came back next year, fought again, got in the play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you got to give him time to grow. Like, oh, Pat Mahomes sat on the bench his first year and a half.
Pat Mahomes was already that type of passer too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
we're
like
past that time to grow shit with him. They seen him win the MVP. They want to see him do more. I mean, it sucks. Like you say, he's still young. Quarterbacks don't really have no time to grow no more. Remember, you could get on a team, sit on the bench for like a year or two, learn the system, then get integrated in. Now they were like, you got to get in now in a playoff game right now. Like, man, it's not.
yeah, but nobody does that. Like,
nobody does that.
Name a quarterback that did that.
None.
Like, you
so
know what I'm
Pat
saying?
Mahomes
Like,
had a chance to sit behind, Alex Smith, learn some things, then get put in.
Cam came in on fire, but he wasn't winning. Like, it took him a minute for him to win. Like,
Yeah.
so,
you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has time to be put in the right position.
Out here, so at the end of the
Lamar
day,
needs more weapons. Yeah, it needs more weapons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
winning to me, I don't care how many passing yards. Like,
Yeah.
if you're efficient, I mean, you're going to win. So you don't turn the ball over. You protect the ball.
Just like that's what I'm saying. It's just like with the thing we were talking about earlier with Mike Tomlin. Everybody talks shit on him, but he doesn't have a losing season. Lamar, look at his stats. He doesn't have an interception high, fumble high, losing record.
None of that.
Put some respect on the man's name. That's all I'm saying. Like, but Buffalo played a hell of a game.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Then, like I said, no, that's another thing I was going to get into too. Because after that interception, they didn't score no more. Like, it was. The game was 17-3. So it was not like, you know what I'm saying. So it was there. They just got the moment when shit happened. They just got and they called a bitch ass roughing the passer call on third down that was outrageous when the nigga tapped him and the nigga.
Yeah, that was terrible. Yeah. There's been a lot of that though, but that's another.
I guess it's a new rule. You take 2 steps, you can't make contact with the quarterback. So, like, I just figured out. I just found that shit out. So,
man,
his ass.
You're running full speed at him. What do you want him to do?
He pushed him. He went like this.
Yeah, he pushed him.
He said, "Oh!"
Pushed him, and he backed off. Like, that's what boys is doing. They're like, "Yo, I don't want no." You know what I mean? They still getting. It's crazy.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah,
but it was a hell of a game played by Buffalo. I wish them the best of luck in Kansas City. Pat Mahomes' play is crazy because nobody's never failed concussion protocol, and the nigga still can play in the game and shit. But hey,
Somebody won diving at that game.
$500 million guy. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about here half a billy.
Face of the league.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. They played Kansas City.
So Kansas City over Cleveland last week.
That game. I'm gonna go with you first, and then I'm gonna let you go, and then I'll go. We'll go. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. How do you feel about that Kansas City and Cleveland game? Because I got a lot of shit to say about that.
There's definitely a lot about it. Number one, Baker. Thank you for proving me right. You know what I mean? You made me apologize last week, so we come. Thank you, my nigga. Appreciate you. The refs, y'all gotta get that shit together. Like, there was definitely a helmet. The helmet hit. That just went under the radar. You know what I mean? That turned the tide of the game. You know what I mean? For sure. Especially with Mahomes going out later and shit. So where did the concussion come from? Like that's what, like, I missed that play. Like, that's one thing. He
tackled him and brought it down. He like pulled his neck. I think it's more like a neck thing. But then he got up. He was like big woozy. So I don't know. It was weird. It's not like he got stuck or nothing. Like, dude, like, yanked his neck, and he got up.
I thought his head hit the ground.
And that was wild, because it seemed like everything was there for Cleveland, and then Andy Reid was Andy fucking Reid.
Yep.
And
Chad Henne.
Next
man. Not only did Cleveland
next
get
man up
a playoff win, they had to lose to Chad Henne, bro.
You probably would have been you should be in the AFC Championship game right now. Like, the way the chips fell,
they
the
definitely
same thing with
speeded.
Buffalo is. Sometimes it ain't your day.
It's the coach, man. Andy Reid is a mad genius. You see that? It was a fourth. What was that? It was a 4th and 1.
Mm-hmm.
He throws the ball. Like, I mean, with a backup quarterback. Yeah, I mean, it's just Cleveland. I mean, they let the game slip out of their hands. That play, I think, is a bang play. You can call it helmet to helmet. He went in there and stuck dude. A couple years ago, that would even been called. He's running full speed. he's lowering his shoulder. Like, what else do you want him to do? He didn't lead with his helmet. These helmets are going to hit the helmet
He was
with a tackle.
I like your argument, but that nigga Superman.
He's low.
He was like,
he's low. He's diving for the end zone. He's diving for him, at him. Like, how is he supposed to
target with your helmet though?
He's not targeting with his helmet. He's hitting him helmet. If you turn his shoulder this way,
no part of his shoulder touched him.
It did. If you look at it, he's hitting him like this, but the helmet is going to hit a helmet, like at some point.
No.
Like there's no way you can go for a bang play and lift your helmet
I
up.
seen my man was looking at he was like this.
He
should have scored. I saw it on him too. You're right there. You should have scored.
You can't fumble.
You can't fumble that.
You
can't fumble.
You're right there. You cannot miss scoring opportunities with Kansas City. If you have to put points on the board.
Not even just a scoring opportunity. Even if you get it down to the one. You know, like
that's a touchdown.
You can't fumble.
You can't fumble the ball. Like you dive in there, he blasted you. He could go either way with the hit to me. It's a good defensive play to me. He saved the touchdown. He stuck that dude. He fumbled the ball. That's a good play. Now, I mean, they could call it helmet to helmet. You go the other way, but he got to score there. You're on the 1 yard. You know what I mean, a 2 little step jump over to something. A premier receiver would have scored there.
It's gonna sound crazy, but if I'm KC's coach, I'd take a helmet to helmet over a touchdown anything. So like, it sound wild. Like
that play was wild.
It's a bang play.
How they call the game, the play was wild. But it was just Cleveland seems to want somehow, some way to turn it back just a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Kansas City is the team you can't. Kansas City is the only team in the NFL that you can't give short field to.
Can't.
31 other teams you can probably get away with that shit. 31 other teams you can probably get away with that shit. Kansas City, you cannot give short field to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not
any field.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It can barely hold 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's not even boasting them up too much because I'm a Ravens fan and we lost to them twice or last 3 years for him. So, you know what I mean? So I understand.
It is what it is. I mean,
the motherfuckers is nice.
Yeah.
But do I feel like the way the game is being played now, do I feel like that was a penalty? Yeah, I do feel like that was a penalty. But it's not reviewable. Next year, I bet you that shit be reviewable to watch. Watch that shit be reviewable. You can review the plays now. I bet you could. But shout out to the Saints. It's fucked up. But because they got smashed. That no pass interference call.
They did.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Man, that shit was crazy, man.
Well, what's wild, they changed the rule, but they still don't call pass interference. Like,
that was an easy pass interference. That wasn't even a hard play. Like,
man. Shout out to the Saints. Well, let's finish go around the table then.
But yeah, I felt like Cleveland should have. Excuse me. I felt like they should have pulled that game off. Definitely should have made it happen.
What?
But it didn't work out like that.
They'll be all right. They got a good team, good coach, young players. A couple more pieces. They'll be all right.
Them going to Buffalo is going to be Buffalo coming to them. That's going to be a ball game. Do you think it's going to be a high-scoring game or a low-scoring game?
I don't know. If they play like they did against y'all, they're going to get blown out. You got to put points on the board. Like I just don't see their defense holding up against all that. I just don't. Like,
Mahomes plays going to be high-scoring. He's going to score 40.
Mahomes is going to play.
Yeah, I believe he's playing.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Taking that. I'm 100% taking he's playing.
And if they you know what I mean, Baltimore's defense is tough, but if you can't put points on the board, you're going to lose against them. Speaking of points,
let me change the. Let's go to the NFC. Packers versus the Rams. You know, the Packers slashed these guys. Packers is looking real
MVP,
good.
Bro.
I seen this before. Out of the Green Bay Packers. I seen this before, and then they fizzle out. Last year against the Niners.
Yeah, I see this a couple years.
They was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
They fizzled out. They went to San Fran and was like, who the fuck is this team? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Aaron Rodgers was throwing picks.
San Fran was hot that year.
Even throughout the season, they had them mistakes. Didn't I think the Bucs smacked them around 1 week and made them look like so?
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers has been on fire. He's the MVP. I don't think that's even a question no more. But like you said, we've seen this before. But they're going up Lambeau. So it's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be
cold.
cold up
So
that.
I think that's
man.
gonna be a difference in it. So,
I
but
mean, you gotta remember the
you
guy.
got to go.
Yeah, the guy that quarterback in Tampa Bay came from New England, and
Yeah,
like
it's a
it's
fact.
palm trees and sand up in that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a fact. This dude can not only retire with a Super Bowl, he can retire with a Super Bowl. You know what? We'll get to that in a second. I'll get back to that. But Green Bay is looking super good. My question on the flip side of that game was, I'm gonna start with you. Do you think Jared Goff is the future QB?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say I think he is. You can't. Like I said, this is the league now. You just want to get rid of a quarterback. So these guys are young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Another same thing. Get him some weapons. He don't really got a lot of weapons over there. Who you got?
Woods,
Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp. Who else? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. People are so quick to give up on these quarterbacks. Like
doing teams like that, man. We be knowing other people. That's just part of it.
Like you gotta. I mean,
you get it.
Okay, so you gotta have a plan after you get rid of a guy. So what you gonna do after him?
Cooper Kupp is a dog. I fuck with Cooper
Kupp
Kupp.
is dog. He's a dog.
See, the thing about Goff is it's just that system. He's just ideal for that system. Like, and I think in any other system he won't
make it.
Nah, I don't think he'll.
So you get rid of him.
I mean,
they paid this man $100 million.
I think you keep him. I think his situation is a little bit more different than Wentz. Like, you know what I mean? Because his fall off. I ain't gonna even say it's a fall off. I don't know what it is about Goff, but like, yeah, he was just in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. So it's like, you know, it ain't like he's.
Goff is like the same equivalent as Jimmy Garoppolo to me. They're like,
I put him a step over Garoppolo.
They're like, all right, is he the man? But no, but sometimes they're like, you know what I mean? They're like in that same bracket. Like,
I'll give you that. I feel like you said though, I feel like that system works for Goff. I feel like that works for him because I don't really see him being really productive in nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
You get rid of him?
Yeah,
no, I'm keeping him because I don't give a fuck what you say. A good quarterback is hard to come by.
Hard to come by.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody would just get rid of him, fire him, let him go shit.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't played a lick of quarterback at all. I'm kind of tired of y'all, for real. Like if you ain't never played sports, you shouldn't say that somebody should be gone because you can't do what they're doing.
Because they had a bad season.
And the more and more I think of it, like, because he missed the playoffs by one game last year. You advanced to the divisional round this year. You was just in the Super Bowl, and you're still young. So like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't get what, you know what I mean. Everybody wants. Everybody can't be Patrick Mahomes.
It's they gotta stop. They gotta stop putting people at that standard.
Yeah, like that. That's what it is. Like they want him to be. And Lamar Jackson, you're not going to beat them dudes. Like you said, you're not just going to go find a good quarterback though. Like them dudes are still young. They're like 25, 20. You know what I mean? Some of them younger. Like give them some time to.
He ain't out there Sam Darnold and shit. Like, see, like, you know, and there's, or let me think of somebody from that draft. Well, Carson Wentz, like, him and Carson Wentz came from the same draft.
Right.
Like,
Carson Wentz, same thing with him.
Well, no, I think you move on from him. Like,
you think you move on for him and go with Hurts
or something new? But I think you move on from him. Like,
yeah, it might be a damaged relationship. I don't know. The coach is gone. They got a new coach in there.
We'll get to that in a minute.
My fault.
That's part of the closing topics. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Don't get off task. That's how you check niggas on camera. I'll show you that one day.
My fault.
But so Packers is looking strong though. Buccaneers, Saints. How'd you feel about that? Tom Brady, Breeze 3.
It's hard to beat a team 3 times. I mean, like I think they just ran out of. Breeze showed his age at some point. Like he balled out, but I don't know. The Saints were the Saints. They're like they get to that point. They're hot. They're like almost like Green Bay. They're hot. They get to the big game and they're like, oh, where y'all at? Like it was a nice shootout, but I mean, Tom, man, it's hard to beat.
Somebody in the Saints locker room that need to hang the cleats up. And his name is Jared Cook. Because you sold ass at the end of that game with that fumble and that non-catch. So you was responsible for 2 turnovers, in my opinion. And that would kind of hurt you and shit. Breeze, your arm ain't there no more, bro. You take that same route with Cook. You got a better career than Cook. I can give you props. I can't give Jared Cook props.
I feel like that rib injuries put the sealer on Breeze. I feel like that hit fucked him up, and it was like, that's it. Like,
I read that he had 11 broke. I don't even know how many ribs does human body have.
I don't know, but I think like all of his was broke.
And a punctured lung.
Yeah.
That wasn't not too long ago.
Yeah,
like,
a couple
and he's old.
And he's
Yeah.
old.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to him again. Another one I watched tear up the league. Hall of Famer without a doubt.
On the flip side, you got my man, Tom. Terrific. This guy's 39. He doesn't stop.
39. He's 42.
42. I meant to say, sorry. I said he acts like he's still 39, but he's 42. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in 39, in football years, there's a difference from 39 to 42.
Yeah, there is.
I would really think there is. But
not a knock on Tom. He did what he had to do to win. But it's easier when you playing with a short field. At the end of the game, like I say, in playoffs, man, is coaching and turnover. If you can protect the ball
and get some turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, and create them. I mean, that's sports, period.
Yeah.
But especially in the playoffs. So when you're looking at certain quarterbacks, you're looking at the guys that protect the ball. Like, you just don't want nobody reckless with it. So, and then the ones that take advantage of the times when your defense do give you a short field and shit, and they wasn't going putting field goals up after them turnovers. They was putting up touchdowns, and it's a recipe for a win. So shout out to Tom. Shout out to the Tampa Bay Bucks.
That's a fact.
Peace out, Jared Cook. Peace out, Drew Brees, man. With respect for Drew Brees, but
respectfully, brother. But yeah, I feel like, you know, shout out to my man AB. Shout out to AB, man, because you know what I'm saying. I'm happy to see him, even though he got a little knee injury. He's a little questionable for the game, but I was happy to see him come back, get some touchdowns.
True.
You know what I'm saying, and just
Be
look
back
like
in
he
the
played
league.
football. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Look like he played football again. But Green Bay, Tampa Bay going up to that cold. How do you feel about that?
I feel about it. Aaron's on fire, but it's like you say, he fizzle out. Tom ain't one of the fizzle out guys and shit. Like,
He's plays in the cold weather before.
I gotta be in the shootout.
That's
you gotta be in a shootout. I can see a shootout. I just don't. I would take Green Bay in the shootout. In a blowout, if I say it was going to look one-sided, I'd say Tampa Bay. But I'll say Green Bay in the shootout.
Two of the best to ever do it. It's cold.
A whole lot of ratchet shit just happened.
Yeah.
We in the trap, by the way. But
Without a doubt.
yeah, it's
gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one because that's the card Tom Brady holds. Tom Brady holds that Joker card. It's like the Tampa Bay team's going to the cold.
Mm-hmm. I've been here.
I've been here.
You can't put that man nowhere on no field that he ain't won. Like
snow, blizzard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it could do whatever here. I'm gonna play my game, and they defense step. It's gonna be
a good game.
It's gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna be a good game. So
I can't.
Out of these two games coming up, Bills, Chiefs, Packers, Buccaneers, Bills, Chiefs. Who you got? Why?
I got the Chiefs if Mahomes won't play. You know what? I will take the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs. Better just coaching. If not, even if Mahomes is out, I think Andy Reid could come up with a game plan. And you know, when you're hot, you're hot. When it's your time, your time. And
it's a fact.
So if Mahomes play, I got the Bills, and we gonna roll up a Buffalo pack.
True. We smoking on Buffalo Super Bowl night. We smoking on Buffalo Super Bowl night. Championship night. Oh, my fault. Yeah, my fault.
On some Buffalo pack though, but yeah.
Probably be some leftovers still Super Bowl.
I'm running with the Chiefs. I'm running with my homies.
Okay.
I'm going Chiefs. I'm going Mahomes. I think he's gonna play. I think without a doubt he's gonna play. I just don't see Buffalo's defense holding up against that offensive juggernaut. So. Yeah, I got the Chiefs, and it may be a blowout.
Big statement. That's a big statement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Chiefs too, because it only makes sense not to go to Chiefs, because I just don't know who can stop them from scoring.
That's what I'm saying.
And Buffalo has a good defense, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying?
Great beats good every day.
It's gonna be tough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a home game.
Too much to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
But if anybody can do it, I guess it got to be them. But my chips is on Kansas City Chiefs. So I guess around the table, all three of us stamp Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Boom, Chiefs, motherfucker. So we got Green Bay Buccaneers. Who's gonna win and why?
This is a tough one. But once again, I'm gonna go Tom Brady. I'm gonna go Bucks, man. A shootout, maybe field goal winning type game. Tom Brady, too much experience, too much info. Like you said, Aaron Rodgers. I've seen this before. He was hot, and he gets to the big game. Where is he at? But I don't know. Their offense is something different though. Vontae Adams, they definitely something different. But I'm not picking against Tom. I mean, you'd be stupid to keep doing it. I mean, year after year after year. So I'm going Bucks.
I'm going Green Bay because something just clicked in my head. Because there's a guy that's been like kind of underrated on Green Bay's defense, man. This motherfucker's been shot down, Jair Alexander, and so yeah, I know he played defense, but like I think he can neutralize one of them weapons.
Okay.
Like I say, yeah, this is a shootout, and like I say, Green Bay in a shootout. So.
I put my water down.
Oh, okay. Put the cap on it too.
Yeah.
My man made history. I don't mean to cut you off. But my man made history last week too. Cause he held what was it, under 4 yards in the divisional round of a playoff game.
Yeah.
At negative 4 yards against him last week. So.
He balled.
Yeah,
That's great. Yeah.
You look at there's a chart I seen of him because and he's been playing against some top flight receivers all year. And he's been shutting these niggas down. So.
Shout out to him and keep balling. We gonna find out. I got my eye on you now. I know who you is, but now I got my eye on you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go. I can't go against Tom, bro. Like I don't want to because Green Bay looks so good and they look hot and they run the ball and they, you know what I'm saying, the defense is playing, you know what I'm saying, as he was saying, playing at a level of lights out. So it's like I want to go them, but I can't go away from Tom. Plus, I just want to see Tom win again. That'll be dope to see him go to the Super Bowl and have a home game. He will leave where he created a dynasty and got 6 championships. Go to the whole other side of the division, conference,
And face the man he ran from.
and face the man he ran from.
That's just my.
No, that'd have been hard. That'd have been hard. Though.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about, damn, I wish that would have happened. Like that'd have been crazy. But for him to do that, go to the Super Bowl, and it'll be a home game, bro. It'll be a home game. Tampa Bay is hosting the Super Bowl. The Bucks will have a home game at the Super Bowl, bro.
Yo, what you doing? This gonna be.
Win a Super Bowl, win your 7th.
What else?
Bruh,
What else?
there's
what
nothing else you can do, bro.
There's nothing else you can do now, bro. There's nothing else you can do now.
There's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you could say. If I was Tom Brady, and you know what I'm saying, you see me walking after I won all that, you wouldn't be able to say shit to me, man.
You couldn't say shit to Tom Brady 2 years ago.
I'd probably walk around and just be like this. What? Oh, I thought you said something.
Yeah, but he got a hearing problem. What'd you say?
This one's gonna be the first COVID bowl.
Man, I'm telling you.
COVID hit just
I
after.
mean, if it happens like that, I can't
Bruh,
vote against him. I've been watching him win.
I can't go against Tom.
I've seen him break too many hearts. Broke my heart a couple times, a bunch of times. You can call him whatever you want. He's the GOAT, and there's no doubt about it. He goes out like that. You might be able to call him the greatest athlete that ever played in anything. That's where he's aiming for.
He's up there.
The greatest athlete that ever played anything.
He's up there with Pele. He's up there. He's up there.
If he wins like that and goes out like that,
greats of sports.
What else can
time.
you do?
Like,
that'll be 7
I got
championships.
a wild theory on that too, because I think they go to Serena Williams.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean,
that's dope. Yeah, that's
She-
not.
she's
Yeah,
on-
that's
she's
dope.
on the
You're talking
I won
about
the championship.
you're talking
I'm
about
pregnant.
dominating. I mean, that's dominant. Like
Ain't no nigga ever win a championship while pregnant.
Ain't no nigga. Hey, name another person that won a championship while they was pregnant.
Nobody.
Go out. You can think about
Think
it.
about it.
Google
That's
that
dope
shit.
Yeah, but I mean, Tom is Tom. I'm going Tom.
Yeah, I'm going Tom. Buccaneers. You're going Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Remember them stats, Buccaneers, Green Bay. Man, so y'all ready to transition into this football? Because you was talking about this basketball. Because you was asking questions about Kyrie and everything this year. So as we go on to the NBA section, you know what I'm saying, of the situation, let's get straight into it. Like, Kyrie's back.
Okay.
Is he?
He looks like he's back. Cut his beard down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So he looked like, you know what I'm saying? He looked like his first day back to work. Like, he looked like, guys, I've been out for a week. You know what I'm saying? I've been out, shit, been crazy. You know that one nigga that be out at the job sometime? You that nigga right now, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you be like... No, I'm fucking with you. But no, when you, you know what I'm saying? Just come back to work. The nigga come back, fresh cut, cool, comfortable, beard all cut down. Yeah, I changed.
Yeah, just had to go
Me and
handle
my,
some
yeah,
shit.
I just had to talk about some shit. I couldn't get my life together, so I was just running in a whole bunch of circles, and I got dizzy.
I'm back though.
I'm back though.
I'm back though.
Yeah, pass me the ball, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like, I feel like if they get it together and can play some defense, holy fuck, there won't be a problem.
That's what we
There's
said.
a problem now. I mean, it's just gonna be the defense on the bench.
I think they got a problem. I think they got a problem, and then the problem came back to work. And I'm being honest, all the talent, you lose to the Cleveland Cavs. I'm sorry, you got all that firepower. Y'all combined for 90 points and still lost to the Cleveland. Y'all got 50 points from y'all bench.
That's what's gonna happen. To them.
Like,
That's what's gonna end up happening. It's gonna be because they lost a bunch. They lost.
You gave up too much. Y'all gave up
too much.
Yeah, y'all gave up too much. Y'all gave up y'all defensive centerpiece. Y'all gave up Jared Allen. Like, he was the anchor for y'all defense. So then, like I said, I think there's going to be a chemistry issue, and it ain't James Harden fitting in, it's Kyrie fitting in. Because the way it looked at the end of the game, instead of I'd expect KD to get the ball, Kyrie's like, no, this is my fucking guy in my car, nigga. Like, this is my shit, y'all. You know, like, and
Somebody broke it down the other day and it made sense. He said, I would start them. He said, I would sit.
Yeah, you gotta sit.
I would sit Kyrie for 6 minutes into the first quarter. Sit right before the second quarter, right before the quarter's about to end. Bring him in and let him just go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let him do his thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was
Like,
about to say that. You're gonna
the
have
other
to
thing is,
break it up. If you can break it up and manage it and keep everybody cool, then it'll be danger. Because you get all three of them on the floor. Okay, then what happens when you take two of them off?
you can almost
You know what I mean?
almost have 3 separate teams with a
Basically,
superstar on
yeah.
it, bro.
Yeah, if it's coached right,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
and-
if it's coached right, you can have
and the
3
egos
sets.
can handle all that.
You can have 3
Like-
sets of lineups where it's
but and that's if it's coached right, we're dealing with a new coach. That's why I
Yeah.
think it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think they all going to be. I think one specific. He showed it on other teams. It's in his DNA. This is the Kyrie I seen last night was the Kyrie I seen pre-LeBron. You know what I mean? After LeBron and the Celtics and all that. You know, so I hope they can check him. Like, I don't think it's a coaching thing to check him. I think this is KD's job, not even Harden's job. Like, this is when the superstars say, "Yo, you gotta like pump your brakes, shorty." Like, because last night, winnable game.
I didn't see the game, so I can't. I
Cleveland,
don't want to say too much.
Saxon
Highlight. I
Ball,
know
yeah,
Saxon. I seen
Saxon
the
Ball.
highlights.
Yeah.
Saxon Ball.
I be getting up at fucking 4:00 in the morning to go to work and shit. I be watching the highlights, be playing and shit. I be missing all that shit. That's how I be catching all the scoop for real.
But the other end of Saxon Ball and there was bad basketball played by Kyrie at the end of the game. Like, bad shots. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just broke. Like, yeah. I'm sitting there like, yo, like, why? Like,
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna have to find like who do you get a ball to?
I say KD in that situation. Or KD or Jay, like,
You
and it's
got
hard.
Harden.
And it's hard because you got a champion, and it's an ego thing. It's really an ego check. You got a championship. You know what I mean? You've been praised. You're a baller. You're a beast. He put his numbers up. I'm not gonna say that he didn't, but still, is at the end of the day, there's 2 better options out there on the floor. Like, especially in
Right
them
next to
times.
you.
In them times, like, you know what I mean? Like, one of them, I think KD's the best player in the NBA. Like, I've been saying this for years. I've been on that that wagon, on that train.
When healthy, yeah.
When healthy, yeah. Offensively, what can y'all do to stop him? Who can, like, you know what I mean? So Harden, he done proved what he could do. He 2 triple doubles already. He had a triple double. What? I don't think he said. It was something. Their shot difference was crazy and shit, and it shouldn't have been like that. Like Kyrie should have took the bulk of the shots. It should have been, if anybody, KD, but it should have been spread. The ball should have been spread.
Yeah.
And for you to be playing point guard to have 3 assists,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, you got another guy that got 12, another guy that got 8. There's an issue. Like,
They just gotta, like you said, the new coach. They gonna
figure it out.
find a way to put it
They
all
better
together.
figure it out because
Yeah.
if y'all can't figure that out, niggas just motherfuckers can't get along. That's terrible.
Like I said, I bring one.
Y'all
bring
did
one
it
off the
now.
bench.
Y'all together. Y'all did it now. No, you can't bring him off the bench.
I bring somebody off the bench.
No,
just
they
not
all
start
gonna
them, like you say.
Start them or sit
Sit
one,
one.
or you're gonna have to find some type of rotation to keep them all. Because, like you said, you could have 3 units if a team come in. Like
Yeah.
4 with all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So, like,
Harden, you could put him at point. I mean, you could do so much things with him. They need. It's that bench too, man. That bench can hold up.
Yeah, that bench, them role players is gonna be put to the test.
Yeah, definitely. They'll be
Definitely
right
gonna
there.
be put to the test.
They'll be a problem in the East.
I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be a problem in the East.
Yeah, they're a problem in the East.
They're definitely gonna be a problem in the East.
You're not gonna want to face
So-
them in playoff time.
So do you put them over the Bucks? Or do you feel?
I don't think the Bucks is the best team in the East right now. I think the Sixers is.
Okay.
And I don't put. It's hard to say I don't because it'll be dumb to say I don't. Like, I mean, the talent is there. I gotta see more. This is one of the things I gotta see more.
Yeah,
It's one of them
you gotta see
inclusive things. Like, is this going to continue? Like, and like when you just see, I just know the history of these players, and you know how Harden had his frictions down there with Westbrook and Kyrie. So is he going to get irritated? I mean, not Kyrie, but CP3. Is he going to get irritated? And like I say, Kyrie's going to be Kyrie. Like, he is who he is. Like,
Yeah.
Talented as hell, and there ain't no knock on him. Like, we joke. I'm a comedian. I joke. I talk shit. I joke. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's going to be who he is. And he's a beast. But like I say, it's an ego check. That's what it's going to come down to. And then you got to add some defense.
Definitely, that's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah.
They gotta have.
I don't
the
think they're
defense.
better than the Bucks. I think the Bucks, as a unit, as a team, are better than them. I mean, you could put them 3. If all 3 of them snap, they can beat any team in the league. I mean, but all 3 of them want to get tired. You know what I mean? As a team, I think the Bucks, they're probably the second, third best in the league to me right now, in the East as a team. You know what I mean? Because, like you said, Philly's balling. You can't forget Miami, Celtics. You know what I mean? They're just not gonna,
They just ain't gonna just jump in.
yeah, they're not just gonna jump in.
names.
They got a team,
I feel you, yeah.
a rotation, a coach. You know what I mean? They got
feel you.
things. That's what it's gonna boil down to.
You know how you said if all 3 of them snapped last night and they lost.
And they lost to the
lost.
Cavs.
To the Cavs.
So
To the Cavs in overtime.
Steve Nash, tighten up, bruh.
All right. So tonight we got a couple Boomer games tonight for real.
Bucks
We got
Lakers, baby.
Bucks Lakers
Yeah.
tonight. How you feel? How you feel about your Lakers so
We
far?
look
this year?
good, baby. Looking good. I think we got the best record in the league. I'm not mistaken. We look strong. We're trying to put all these. We lost a lot of, you know what I mean, guys in this trades and all, but gained some dogs. We're trying to find a good system to mix them all in, and it's happening. We'll be straight.
It sound like he was there with them. He
Yeah,
been there.
They look
He
good.
watching. That's
I'm
a
watching.
fan right there.
They
He
look
watching,
fan, bro.
They
I'm
look
watching.
good, but we got one over on them the other night on Martin Luther King Day. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go Dubs, man. Like I say, Steph Curry MVP. You keep putting your numbers up.
Steph
You
been
keep
hot.
doing what you do.
Shit.
They play the Knicks tonight, and
They play
in
Knicks
New
tonight?
York, because you know how you do when he in New
Steph
York.
went off. Yeah, it's in Golden State. But
No,
Steph went off last night.
Ready?
Hell yeah, on the Spurs. You ain't see that? He went, man. All right. You might want to, you know what I'm saying, pay attention.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't go off, but he had a
Nice
good game.
night,
Yeah.
nice,
He had a nice game, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But
he's been on. That team's coming together. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
slowly
it
but
is.
surely
That
it's
team is
coming
coming
together.
Like,
It is.
Slowly but
Wiggins-
surely.
You know, and this is like the contrary to football. Like, I think the window for basketball players, like, I hate when like they give up on young players too early. I think
Yeah.
the T-Wolves gave up on Wiggins, and
Man.
the Warriors got a steal because he's been looking good.
Yeah, he
Like,
been looking good. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. If Clay was there, Clippers. I didn't know the Clippers only lost 4 games too.
Yeah, the Clippers are too.
Yeah,
I didn't know they was.
PG's pissed.
Yeah.
But
seen him go to the rack last night. I was like, oh, okay, brother. Oh, you playing the game. This is how you playing the game now. Like, it's about time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I forget who it was. I don't want to say it was either Shaq or Charles Barkley. He said he looked like how he looked in Indiana before he broke his leg. Mm-hmm. And that's like one thing I forgot about, and I probably do affect your game, like the way you play. Because I did forget. Like I said, I forgot he broke his leg.
Gruesome.
And just after that, he's been a shooter. He haven't been a slasher. He's just been a shooter, like spot up guy and shit. Yep. So I would probably got that shit out of his mind eventually and got back to the old him.
He just lost himself last year in the playoffs.
Shout out to PG. He definitely lost himself.
He lost himself, and that's where it counts. So you know.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, we can't talk.
We can hear all this regular season shit and all this.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
we'll find out. We got the Pelicans Jazz tonight too.
Zion been looking good.
Zion. Ooh. What's your take on Zion right now, man?
He's different. He is different. Like, just stay healthy. Like, but he's different. I love his game. I like
still
like,
young, still
get that bounce. Like,
that
bounce. Like, you'll think he's undersized, but the athleticism is just
power.
Too much. Yeah. But,
solid. I mean, he keep it up. I mean, he's definitely gonna be one of the ones that he'll be the best in the league.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because he's definitely.
He's still young. Another thing that's scary about him.
How do you feel about not to switch teams, but how do you feel about Donovan Mitchell elevating his game the way he's playing now? I didn't think he was going to expand his game. I didn't think he was going to be. I mean, not saying that I doubted him. I didn't think the shooting that he does is his range. I didn't think it was going to become. Now it's a threat. Like
no, he came out of his shell in that playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? Like last year, that's where he shocked me.
Yeah,
like,
he came out of
his shell.
You know
what I'm saying? Like
now,
early in the season, he was balling too. But last year in the playoffs, he shocked me.
Yeah.
This year, he been balling. Like you know what I'm saying? Like just like quietly, not to change lanes again. The Phoenix Suns been. But keep an eye on them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't want to see them in the first. If that team stay healthy,
keep an eye on them, man.
Yeah. Definitely keep an eye on them.
Fucking run them young boys gonna run you out the gym.
Yeah, they're gonna run you clean out the gym.
Run you out the gym. Have everybody.
Have Chris Paul right in the middle of it.
You got leaders. That's what I'm about to say. You got a leader. So.
Yeah, that's what they needed.
True.
They ain't had that in a long time. So.
True.
Yeah.
True.
He's at the point of his career where he don't gotta have the keys to the car. Yeah, I mean, he know Devin Booker's the man. He'll generate, do what he do, floor general, pass the ball to them young cats, and get his in the middle. So watch out for them.
What else we say? We got last game is Knicks and Warriors. Like you said,
that's gonna be a ball game.
It's in
New York.
No.
It's in
Golden State. Yeah.
I'm always rooting for the Knicks to get better.
But the Knicks have been. Tom Thibodeau put a little fire under them guys, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
they ain't got nothing to lose.
He got them playing hard. Shout out to Julius Randle, because you stuck with it. You stuck with it, and you know what I'm saying. You produced. You deserve them checks you got, bro. To me,
I remember coming up in school, and I was like, everybody used to think because I was skinny, I couldn't fight. So they used to talk shit on me, like I always say you can't fight. And I just went to school one day and just punched it. Like, that's how the New York Knicks look. Like,
all right.
They look like they're getting tired of hearing that shit. Yeah. We can't do this. We can't because there ain't no big names. There ain't no name that's gonna jump out on you on paper. And when you look at the box score and you see who's balling, you're like, who the fuck is Mitchell Robinson?
Mm-hmm.
He be putting his
you might want to check out Mitchell Robinson. You might want to check him out.
Julius Randle look like something different and shit. Like
been balling, man. Shout out to the Knicks. Y'all playing, y'all working hard. Y'all got New York turned up between them and Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. It's the shit if you can go to a game, but you can't. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's the bullshit about it. Can you imagine how that's it? Can you imagine how New York would be with them fucking games? Like, that was a playoff series? Nigga. Ooh, man. Wishful thinking, man. Make sure y'all wear y'all masks too. This COVID shit, man. I'm a little mad about the mask shit and breaking my face out. I'm a little upset about it, but it's cool though. Whatever.
Eucalyptus plant, my nigga.
Say that's what I need. Like, yeah, nigga. See, we're smart, educated brothers over here. Young, black, educated brother over here. You know what I'm saying?
On that thing.
You know what I'm saying? Read from the brochure. Read from the brochure, brother. Read from the brochure. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just some literature. Mm-hmm. But the NBA is. I'm liking how the season's going. It's competitive. Like, motherfuckers is balling. Like, How do you feel about the rookie, the youngest ball? I know we touched on it
Man.
last week, but it's just every week he's like, you know what I'm saying? Like he do something, he don't. Like it's getting like, you know what I mean? Like
He's a problem.
He's dope. Like,
And Charlotte is balling too. Another young team. You know what I mean? If they put it together, dude is balling now. I can't take nothing away. He got an all around game. They
yeah, I
always
was,
said he was the
I was
best.
thinking that. I wouldn't need to even tell them to improve on it. It's just, you know, you're gonna get better with repetition. And,
Yeah.
that's a fact.
I think he's gonna turn out to be what Ben Simmons should have been. Like, and I love Ben Simmons.
Me
Like,
too.
don't get
Yeah,
it twisted.
that's my man.
I think if Ben Simmons had a jumper, that's what LaMelo's gonna develop into. Like, but keep balling.
Ben Simmons.
I did see him hit a 3 from the corner the other night, though. Benny.
Yeah.
Swap. Yeah.
I seen him hit them every flashes, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
It don't count.
Where you at every night?
Yeah,
motherfucker?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You played yesterday too, motherfucker.
We shouldn't be excited that the point guard is hitting the
He
shot.
was 2 for 8, motherfucker. Like with no shots. It was all layups, motherfucker. Like what you doing? Like what are you doing? Like 2 for 8, 12 rebounds, 12 assists. Like that's just cool
And
and
he
all.
hit that shot because niggas let him hit it because they're not worried about him.
I hear a lot of people kill Ben Simmons about that though, but at the end you can't stop him going to the rack. Like it is.
But that once they stop that, it just neutralizes him. Like we see it in the playoffs.
But
like
at the same time,
he even got
he's covered up. He's covered up because Embiid be killing, bro.
Well, Embiid, that's one of my favorite players. If Embiid stays healthy, he's one of the best players in the league to me.
Embiid
Keeps
is
head.
a killer, bro.
He's a killer. But I mean, as a point guard, as a offensive threat, you gotta have. He even gotta have a jumper, a little 17-footer, something.
Well, yeah.
He is not a threat for the jumper at all.
Free
And so
throw
what
line,
they do,
at least from the free throw line.
yeah, at least from
like,
the free throw line, a little pull, nothing. You're too big, too strong, too good not to have no jumper, bro. Like if you had a jumper,
Your
like
big
you
man.
said,
Your big man.
your big man has a better,
jumper than
How's
you.
the center? Well, whatever, hybrid center for real, have a better shot than you. That just can't happen. You got to get that together, bro. You're in the NBA. Go to work, get that jumper together. You'd be one of the baddest niggas in the league, flat out.
Yeah, honestly, like
Still my man, though. Period.
I fuck with you still.
Yeah.
So
Still rock with you.
due to this COVID shit, you see there's a lot of NBA teams. We just seen before we started, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
recording, NBA teams having to shut down games and shit due to this COVID shit.
No Washington. Who was the other one? Was it the Pelicans? Was it
Washington, they were shut down along.
Washington, and then it's Memphis now.
Memphis? Yeah.
But do you feel like they should go back in a bubble, or try to figure of a bubble form style?
Like,
No,
yeah,
I don't
I
think
wouldn't go
not
to the
yet.
bubble yet.
It's too early.
Like,
It's too many. It's too many teams to
So
me.
what? They
Yeah, I
know
mean,
what they do. They get a case, shut it down for a couple games. Shut it down. You know what I mean? For a week or two until it all clears up.
I think once it gets to like if it affect 5 or 6 teams, then yeah, like but you know you could police it now, and if it's one team here, one team there, but like I say, if you got 4 of them all at once, then yeah, I say pull the go to plan B.
Got you.
Adam Silver is the man. He'll take care of it.
Adam
Silver.
Silver is the coolest commissioner. Who's the commissioner, right?
Yeah.
Coolest commissioner.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
That's crazy because I be having a lot of fucked up things to say about people, but I can't say nothing bad about Adam Silver.
I do.
Like,
You look wild. You look like you was born underwater. You look like you swim without breathing underwater. You look like a lot of shit underwater.
You look like you got
I
webbed
ain't fucking
feet,
with it.
too.
Yeah, like you definitely look like you got webbed feet.
Yeah,
You
webbed
got
feet,
gills
without a
behind
doubt.
your ear. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you're like one of them fucking things from Men in Black where they pushed the air and the shit opened up and the little alien was in the motherfucker. Remember that shit? Like
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like he's one of them.
But still.
But still, you the coolest one of them. Like I feel like low key we don't know like somebody from Space Jam is like the commissioner this time
you
around.
kinda look
Like how they be trying to like women get in,
Yeah.
let women do things and
Real life
you know
person.
gay people and stuff. Like it's like I think that like that's like really an alien crossing, but they just like letting it ride because he's so cool and will never double question it because he's so
Yeah.
fucking cool.
That's deep.
you look like the lab.
That's deep though, right?
That's
like you know
deep.
what I'm saying? Like because that's how much
Sheesh.
Adam Silver looks like a fucking foreign species. Like
You look like a live action Mr. Burns.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like if he had
Great commish, man.
if he had no shirt on and take them fucking glasses off
Damn.
and you and just put a spotlight in the room and just tell him to run back and forth repeatedly. The nigga be skinny as fuck. And it's just Adam Silver.
So,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Adam Silver.
You know what I'm saying? It's just Adam Silver, like fucking with you and shit.
damn.
I just had to go in on him like that.
True.
My fault. But hey.
Yeah, the local moment.
Yeah, I had a low moment, my fault. But I feel like how do you feel if there's an All-Star game with no fans? All-Star weekend with no fans.
They said they wasn't even going to have All-Star game.
No, I don't think they're having
They're
it.
not even having
I
it.
don't think.
I thought that I didn't know it was out of the. I didn't know if it was out of the
They said
question
they
or if it was up in the air.
They
Like,
said they doing a Madden tournament and the versus for the NFL Pro Bowl.
so yeah, just Keisha Coles and
Yeah,
what's her name is
No,
part
they're
of this.
doing their highlights. They're going to pick their top highlights against you know.
Man,
Yeah,
I was just I didn't know if it was out of the loop. I wasn't
It's
sure.
out of the loop.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
fans.
From what I-
That's what we're
yeah.
doing it for.
yeah, that's a fact.
Get y'all selections and go on.
Your selection and
Yeah.
get honored. And
That's something I don't know about you guys, but that's something I always
That
wanna
hurts.
do.
Like, All-Star game? Yeah.
Don't
That's,
contest.
Yeah,
Hold it,
like-
hold it, hold
that's
it,
on our
hold it,
bucket
hold it,
list.
That's on my bucket list to
Yeah.
go to one of them
Time out.
eventually in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
definitely, but time
the
out.
whole experience. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me, my
We-
sons, my homies. Like,
We gotta get a petition
fucking-
going.
yeah, man, like-
y'all
wanna
not
make a
taking
wish?
that fucking-
Look,
Y'all are not taking
make-
the dunk contest away. Y'all take a dunk contest away, I will harm and no, I'm not even gonna finish the statement. Like,
what is the dunk contest with like no fans does? It's gonna
yeah,
be quiet,
it's
big.
like this. Like, ooh.
It's gonna be like digital fan.
They're gonna make
I'd shut it down.
We're gonna see people on the
That's
screen like
gonna be
this.
corny. It's gonna be corny, bro. The All-Star game is all about the fans.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
ain't no
Yeah.
fans there. Why are we doing?
Please, COVID, go away so we can bring it back so me and my kids can go to an All-Star weekend. I'd
real
appreciate
depressed,
that.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really
36 years on this planet, y'all want
36 years, yeah. 36 years for you, 38 years. 38 years. And this is the first time I'm
contest.
going to go with no dunk contest, man. Life is really fucked up. Who said 2020 was bad?
No 3-point contest either.
None of that.
None of that shit. No celebrity game.
Yeah,
I don't get to watch the celebrity. I watch the celebrity
I
game.
watch
nigga.
all that. I watch all weekend.
I'm like a kid on the weekend. I don't even give a fuck. Like, I watch the
I watch
shit.
it.
Like,
I watched the whole weekend.
I watched the whole goddamn weekend. The celebrity game, the special needs game, the bowling game.
I remember the one year.
Special needs game.
I remember.
At the ball.
Hey, I was once MVP in that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, wheelchair game.
I remember once dunk contest fell on Valentine's Day. I was mad as fuck. Like, hey, you got me on this shit.
I think I fell on that too because I think I was out eating like this
how did
trying
y'all
to watch
set
the
this-
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
how did y'all set this shit up? Like, why is Valentine's Day today?
yeah, like dunk contest on the TV back
True.
there. I'm like this, like trying to watch. She like, it's
What you
Valentine's. I'm like,
watching,
bitch,
Mom?
we been here before. Eat the goddamn food. So
Right.
watch-
Olive Garden. No, they ain't got no TV.
Alright. Where we sitting at the bar, homie? Bar, homie. Bar. We're sitting at the bar, homie.
True.
We're sitting at the bar? Yeah, we're sitting at the bar.
At the ball.
Yeah. You wanted to come out to eat?
We
Fucking
eating.
games on.
We eating.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Slam
cool.
dunk, eat. That's a slam dunk for me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
happy. You happy? You know.
what the fuck? Like, if life was so good. But, hey, man. I wanted to go more NBA, but we just talked so much shit. I forgot what I was gonna say. See how it happens when you talk shit? Sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. You forget what you're saying. But no dunk contest, no All-Star weekend.
All-Star week.
Terrible.
Shorten schedule.
So yeah, what is it, like 60 games?
Mm-hmm.
So what are they going?
I think they
Did you
got,
hear about what they're going to do as far as when they block games out? So like they said they're resuming their schedule,
Yeah,
but or is there any games missed, or is they going to?
make them up. I think they're gonna make them up.
They're gonna make them up, or
I mean, you got to make them up.
they're going to just shave it down. Like when it comes to the time, the team with the best,
if they matter. Yeah.
yeah, if they matter, is gonna go, and who ain't gonna go. So every game right now counts. For everybody.
I feel
Like,
you.
the seeding right now. You know what I mean? Like, you don't got that extra, you know what I mean? Oh, we might win a couple. No, you got to win now. Like,
Mm.
But I think they,
I ain't look at it like that.
yeah, you got to win now.
I ain't look
So-
at it like that. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Every game counts, so you got to win now.
yeah, so yeah, but yeah, I guess they're gonna make them up. So I'm saying because every game do count. So there ain't nothing to give away. But Damn, that's crazy. We already what? The season just started, and when is All-Star break? End of
All-Star
February?
break's supposed to be in February,
Yeah.
middle of February, like the second weekend of
Yeah,
February.
we're on Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
yeah.
No, we already there.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers ain't even 20 games in.
Nope.
Like, that's crazy.
So shit just different everywhere, man. Shit different,
Just
but
won the chip for real.
Just finished.
yeah.
Just
So
finished.
that was
Right.
another question I wanted to ask. I'm happy you said that. Do you feel like certain like Lakers? Well, you can't even say all the Lakers because the team has shifted now. Now y'all got players for real that didn't take that long ass fucking played all them goddamn months and
Yeah,
weeks and
yeah.
shit. So it's like, but do you feel like the superstars like the Kawhi Leonards, the LeBrons, do you feel like somebody might fizzle out?
Yeah, oh yeah, a couple of them. It's gonna take a toll on a lot of them. And like you say, that's
Yeah.
basically them 4 teams. If you're on the Clippers, Lakers, Heat, it was Celtics, like
Yeah. But that's gonna come down to team management again. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You're gonna have to play set 40 minutes. You're gonna have to cut the minutes down, bro. Like,
take a night
that's-
off.
Yeah.
Take a couple nights
Couple
off.
night off, you know what I mean? No Kawhi, he's good for that. I
But
can't
you
do it.
playing for seeding though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how
So
the
it's
balance
like-
is gonna come in. You're gonna have to balance that, keep boys fresh at the same time. Like,
Man, it's gonna be a very interesting NBA year.
yeah.
You guys have given me a lot of insight, and I'm hosting this motherfucking situation. But I appreciate you guys. That's why you're here, because you're fucking amazing.
You know I wouldn't even trip.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I kind of figured that. I always got mine.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm talking about? But no.
I'll get some burger and some fries.
Any closing statements on weekly sports, weekly thoughts that you feel like you want to get out in the air before we put this in the air?
You know what I mean? Stay safe, keep drinking water, you know what I mean? Don't mind my business, mind yours, you know what I'm talking about? That's all I got to say.
That's like 2 weeks in a row he said that, is it?
Yeah.
I think so, huh?
I guess you gotta get it on a shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's.
Copyrighted number.
You got a lot of other
number
things
two,
to be
yeah.
checking other than me. That's
You know
what I'm saying.
What you say?
I
Don't
mean,
check.
you-
don't,
yeah.
don't check you. Check what?
Check your credit, you know what I'm saying?
Don't check you. Check what?
You got your credit. You got a lot of other things to be checking other than me. See if your kid got a coat, see him a little colder, you know what I mean? Get your little man out here with a hoodie on. Check and see that. Check and see if he got some shoes or something other than checking me. You know what I'm talking about?
I only had 2 local moments that wasn't from local.
Any closing statements
it
you
for
got
me.
here, brother? You know what I'm saying?
You know, hopefully Mahomes is out on that field. You know, I want to see a dope Super Bowl. I want to see I want to see a shootout. I want to see a Mahomes and Rodgers Super Bowl. Go Warriors. You know, like I say, want to keep campaigning. Stafford comeback player and MVP. They say KD's up for that. I agree. But other than that, yeah. And Dwayne, y'all just signed Dwayne Haskins, man. I'm gonna let you know,
Yeah,
bro.
shout out to the Steelers signing
club.
Dwayne
Good
Haskins.
signing. Good signing.
Strip clubs up here is ass, so you ain't gonna like it.
Yeah, well, our nightlife is cheese. You'll be fine,
You'll
bro.
be good. There ain't shit to do here.
Ain't shit to do here.
Yeah,
so.
talking about you going out. No, the fuck you ain't not here, nigga.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you going? If you is going out, if you be in the 80, you's a dumbass nigga. Stay out the 804, man. It's just not. Just because it's called elegance, don't mean it's elegant.
It's not for
It
Leave
really
that
ain't
shit
that
alone.
elegant.
Like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
leave that shit alone. And I ain't hating. I'm just stating. But yeah, that's all. Go ahead, brother. You want to
No, I
finish?
said-
You know what I'm saying? That's everything.
Yeah, that's it. You know.
Shit,
you got,
man.
man?
You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. I ain't got nothing else. I just want to let y'all wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to motivate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do better than you did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Take 1 footstep forward, never backwards.
Okay.
Trust yourself. Trust
say
the
that.
process, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you'll win. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself. Smoked out, shout out. Check the stats. Episode 4, we got our shirts on. Chuck don't. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a rookie. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. How y'all feel? Check the stats. Subscribe. Please, man.
Smoked
Like,
Out Show.
share, subscribe. Watch the content. Watch it all the way through because you'll get to see funny shit like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know that the shit happened because you don't want to watch the shit. Like, who watches some shit for 30 seconds just to make us feel good that you watch the shit? So, everybody always come and tell me about some shit that they seen on live or a podcast or on YouTube. They always tell me the first 7 minutes that happened.
Can't tell you.
Yeah, nigga, you was talking about some other shit. That shit was funny. I'd be like, that's crazy. Everybody tell me that shit. Then you go back and watch the shit and you be like, everybody was telling me the first goddamn 7 minutes. I mean, I guess I'll take the view. Don't get it fucked up. I'm appreciative, you know what I'm saying? But you told me that first 7 minutes was funny, but it wasn't funny enough to get you to watch that motherfucker, right?
But when I edited or
So,
something, taking
you know
out
what I'm
part, put at the beginning so motherfuckers hear it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like, subscribe, share. I'm your, you know what I'm saying? I'm the narrator, the driver of the Impala of the show. Who don't know Tone Montana, comedian Tone Montana, Smoked Out, shout out, book us anywhere. My man to the right of me.
Look, no joke, you know the big ugly, Madden champ, Steel.
Steel to the left of me.
Poncho Harp, that is. Don't check me. Check your credit score, bitch.
If you ain't checking
Check
your
your
credit score,
And if you ain't checking your credit score,
check your credit score. You know what I mean?
check the stats. I like
Get
that.
yourself
I
a
felt
coat,
that
too.
coming. I felt that coming. Like, if you ain't checked your credit score, check the stats. Shout out. We out. Peace out.